What's going on YouTube? Welcome to iDevice Central channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to recover lost or erased data from an SD card. So here I have an SD card that is completely empty. I'm going to use a software called 4D Dig in order to basically get the data back. Now the software is available for both Windows and macOS and the free trial is available, and this one allows you to recover all types of data. So you can range from photos to PDF documents and videos and music, Word documents and stuff like that. It supports all types of these, and it doesn't support only external media like flash drives and stuff like that. You can also recover from your Mac, a hard drive, from SSDs, and even from digital cameras and stuff like that. So it's a good program to use if you have deleted files, but you should act quickly because deleted files do not remain on the memory too long. So let's test the program out. Once you install it, you're going to have to give it permissions to run. So you're going to have to enter the password for your Mac every time you open it. On Windows, you may not need to do this, but you may need to run it as administrator every time you do this. This is so that it has access to all the disks and all the partitions and stuff like that. Once you give it permission, the program starts and it will parse every single location on the device, like the bootcamp folders and stuff like that. But I'm interested more in the SD card partition over here. So you can see that my SD card is completely empty. It's been formatted. Trashes folder over here is also completely empty, which means that there's no data from that SD card. In fact, you can see that it's being listed as 199 out of 199, which is basically a completely empty SD card. However, I do have some test information on that card, or I used to have it anyways, and I'm going to press scan all file types. But from here you can choose what file you want. For example, if it's only photos you're after, you select this over here. If you want every single kind of file that you can recover, you can press scan all file types. This is going to begin the scan procedure, which will take a while. Depending on how big the media is, it can take from a couple of minutes to even hours. So be prepared to wait for a while in here. Now you can see already that some data can be found. However, I would leave it a few minutes. Now it's important to do this procedure as fast as possible once you delete a file that you need, because if you keep on using that flash drive or SD card or memory card or anything, you will overwrite the file in the memory. Alright, so the scan is now 44% and it's safe to assume that by now a lot of stuff has been found. So I'm gonna go here to deleted files, for example, and you can see that my test files, which are a couple of photos, have indeed been detected. Now there are a couple of garbage files as well, which are only 4 kilobytes in size. Those are not actual photos. I don't know what these are. Probably some trash related files, probably some metadata, but the actual files are indeed in here. So I'm going to stop the scan because I think I found what I needed, and we can see exactly what could be found over here. And you can see that a couple of the files have been detected. Those that are metadata files cannot be listed. However, the test files seem to all be here. They are scattered through all these metadata files, but they are all here. These are all photos that I have actually imported on the SD card before formatting it, so that I can test later if I can find everything. Now this can also find the PDF files that I have put in here. So I had one about the Titanic from Wikipedia, and you can see that we have the metadata for it, but let's see if we can find the actual PDF file. Yes, we can actually find it. It's 4.1 megs in size. I'm going to go ahead and select it and press recover. So I'm going to save it on desktop, and that's basically it. It's going to take a while, but it says recover completed. So view file and we open it. It's available over here. And yes, the file appears to be complete. It hasn't been corrupted, and it appears that even the images inside the PDF file have survived. So as you can see, this is an example of an encounter with a deleted file that was actually deleted from the trash as well. The SD card was formatted, but we can still actually get the file back. As long as we act quick, we can get most of the data back. Now let's try the same with a couple of photos. So I'm going to select these photos over here, making sure I'm not getting the actual metadata. Those with a dot seem to be metadata. I'm going to avoid getting them, and then I'm going to press recover over here, save them on the desktop, and wait for it to complete, and that's it. So we should have the files now already on the desktop. So I'm going to press view files, SD card, and they are all in here. And you can see that the photos have survived as well. So if I open another one, you can see that it's the full resolution. However, not all the files may have been recovered. So in order to ensure that you actually get all the files, you should leave it to actually do a deep scan, which you can do by pressing deep scan over here. And this one will actually go in depth and it will find a lot of files. However, it will take a long time. Be prepared to wait in here for hours if you actually have a big SD card or hard drive and stuff like that. Here in the trashes, you can find stuff that you might have deleted. So normally these are not available to recover anymore. The trash you can see is empty, and on macOS it's actually a folder that is being created on that media called .trashes, which is invisible. However, you can see that it's actually missing from the SD card. I have the option to enable invisible folders and stuff like that, so I should be able to see it. However, it's not present in there, so the SD card is technically empty. However, it's actually containing a lot of information that could be recovered with the right tools. So I'm going to try now to recover these two in here, these two images, and it's being recovered. It takes a while, but then we have it. So you can indeed recover lots of files if you are quick. You can see the file works in here, and the second one is this one over here. Alright, so that's how you do it. That's how you recover data that you've deleted or from a formatted media and whatever with this program for the dig. However, if you want to get the program, there is a free trial available. You should definitely check it out in the link below. A Windows version is also available. You can even create a WinPE bootable disk, which means that you can create a bootable flash drive and boot from that on your computer in order to recover a badly damaged hard drive or formatted hard drive and stuff like that, which cannot even boot to Windows anymore. So that's pretty good. You can do NES recovery or NAS recovery, which is great for network attached storage, so definitely check it out. Thank you for watching. I am GeoSnow. Till the next time, subscribe to stay updated, and peace out.